What's going on, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Invite. This is a TLC related live. So tag your teams. I promise you, tag your organization, your teams, your up lines, your down lines, nothing lines. Tag them because I today will be going over some principles, some activity, some things that I believe that if you apply consistently, you will be able to take your TLC business or any business to the next level. And so I'm gonna go right into it because I really don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds to share this live. Do everything that you can to get people on this live. I believe this will be one of the most powerful lives that I've ever done in all of TLC. So invite. Let's get it. In the meantime, y'all know the vibes. All right. So if I'm doing it this way right here, I need somebody to comment. If I'm doing it this way, do you guys see me like this? Or do y'all see me like head on? Before I get started, just somebody tell me, because I have my phone tilted, but I just need to make sure that y'all can see me correctly. It's sideways. Okay, it's sideways. All right, so I can't do it that way. All right, appreciate that. Okay, so listen. I want to talk to you guys, and maybe I have not went in great detail on how, I was able to make my first $100,000 inside of network marketing. I promise you, you want to get your teams on this because I don't know what's going to happen on this, but I know that, all night I've been really just meditating and thinking about how if I had to lay it all on the table, if I could never get back into network marketing another day in my life, but I had the ability to lay it all on the table on this live, would people be able to use these principles for ever, whether I'm here or not, and apply these principles consistently and win in this space? And I believe that these things will definitely contribute to that. So before I get into it, the basis of all of the things that I'm going to get into is really going to boil down to really four things, right? And I hope you guys are taking notes. I hope you guys are taking notes. It's going to boil down to four things, one of which I'm going to actually read the definition. And this is going to set the tone for everything that I'm going to talk about. Because if you don't fully believe in this one thing, right, if you cannot muster up enough courage to do what I'm telling you needs to be done, then all of this does not matter. So the first thing that you're going to have to exercise is courage. But we hear that so many times. We hear courage. What is courage, right? We hear it almost becomes a cliche. So I'm going to break down some things because I am a visual learner, right? And so courage, let's look at the definition of courage. The definition of courage is the ability, to do something that frightens one, so called on all her. Oh wait, hold on. The ability to do something that frightens one, right? So pause, and then it says the strength to face an ordeal, right, of pain or grief. So having courage is not having courage where, oh, I'm going to have courage just as long as it doesn't scare me, or I'm going to have courage just as long as it's not painful. No, courage is the ability, right, to face pain, to face grief, and still move forward. That is the foundation of everything that I'm going to talk about today on this live. Courage. Now, the other three things, consistency, I don't have to go over that, but consistency is an act or done in the same way over and over and over, especially as to be fair or accurate. So really creating the habit of consistency where you do it over and over. And when you don't feel like it and you feel like it and you don't, and you're sleepy and you're sick, and over and over and over. These are the principles that got me to my first six figures. Energy. Energy. I won't go too deep into that, but understand everything is energy. Energy is never lost, simply transferred. Energy is how I built a multiple 7-figure business in this industry. And energy isn't always jumping off the wall. Energy isn't always, always being the life of the party. And it's not always that, because I'm introverted. But I always have an energy attached to me that makes me attractive. Some of you guys don't even have to speak, and your energy speaks for you. And that can be good or it can be bad. But understand, people pick up on it. You don't have to say a word. So if you want to win in this industry, the industry of people, this is a people's industry. Anything you're doing, whether it's TLC, whether it's selling houses, whether it's selling cars, whether you're preaching, anything that you decide to do where you have to depend on people supporting you, you need to make it your objective, your point, your purpose to have good energy, because people want to be around people that make them feel good, period. If you're always nagging, you're always negative, you're always pessimistic, that is why people don't want to be connected to you. You could be selling a whole bar of gold, and if your energy isn't right, the messenger will get in the way of the message. Next. This is my favorite, and I talked about it a lot yesterday, so I'm not going to get too deep into this last one. But those of y'all that's close to my tribe, you already know where I'm going next, is environment. I'll touch on it very, very briefly, because I know everyone doesn't always tune in when I go live. I made it very intentional that we had everybody on this live today. So there's going to be some new people. Fourth is environment. Let's talk about that. The surroundings or conditions in which a person, animal, or plant lives or operates. Anything that I'm talking about today, and I'm going to go into some actionables, but anything that I'm talking about today, understand, without courage, consistency, energy, or environment, none of this will work. Environment. Lastly, before I get into it, environment. My mom used to say one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. Make sure that in this next, because this is the 30 days of greatness game plan that I'm about to give you. This is what Darryl Drake did. This is what everybody that they may not have called it the 30 days of greatness. They may have had a different terminology for it, but understand that anyone that is worth modeling, anyone that's out there really getting it done, they've practiced these principles. Whatever the title is what they've called it. But I promise you, environment matters. You have, at least for the next 30 days, pick up that phone, that person, anybody that anytime you think of them, you reach out to them, they reach out to you. Anytime you feel defeated when connected to them, if they even have the possibility to say something to ruin your day, they need to not have access to you over the next 30 days as we're preparing to elevate to a level that we've never been able to elevate ever before in our life. That person cannot have access to you in this next chapter. I love them, doesn't matter. My brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, don't matter. I'll be back. But in this next 30 days of greatness, you cannot have access to me. It'll cost me too much. Environment. Those of you guys that are taking notes, this is my blueprint. Darryl Drake's blueprint. 7 figures, multiple 6-figure earners. 10 years in the industry, ups and downs. This is my blueprint that I applied in my first 30 days. 30 days of greatness. The first thing that I want you all to do, because we're all signing up to be better. If you're on this live, my hope for you is that in the next 30 days, you have the plan. Today, you have the plan to be a better you in the next 30 days. If you apply this, I promise you it'll work. Step 1, before we get into any actionables, step 1 is you need to pick up the phone. If you got people living with you, mom, dad, sister, brother, anybody that talks to you or whatever, anybody that's connected to you, your loved ones, you need to set the tone. Because if you're going to operate at the level that I'm about to talk to you about, somebody's going to get offended. Somebody's going to feel that you don't care. Somebody is going to feel like you're neglecting them. So let's just set the tone straight right out the gate. Hey, husband, hey, wife, hey, kids, listen, I'm about to embark on one of the biggest projects I've ever worked on. In the next 30 days, the next 60 days, the next 90 days, I am, striving to be a better person. And in doing this, I believe that because everything is connected, I'll be able to be a better husband, a better wife, a better mom, right? A better sister to you. But in this next 30 days, I don't want you to take it personal, but I have to be selfish in these next 30 days. It is a requirement for me to be selfish in this next 30 days. I understand you want to go outside and play. I understand, husband. I understand, wife. You want to Netflix and chill. I understand you want to take a trip because we've been quarantined. I understand. I understand that. But I need to be selfish in these next 30, 60 to 90 days. And I promise you, if you allow me, if you empower me, if you just, even if you don't support it, if you just don't speak negatively, if you just give me your good wishes, I promise you in the next 30 days, I'll be unrecognizable. I'll be better in every area for all of us. That is the first call that I made. Because I knew that in order for me to get to a higher level, it was going to require more from me. And in requiring more from me, I was going to have to stop some of those habits that I was addicted to. Netflixing, hanging out, aimlessly talking, maybe a little gossiping. Yeah, let's go to the hookah bar. Yeah, we can go out. All of that was going to stop. So I needed to let the people know that are going to be an effect of that things were going to be changing. So don't make me feel bad about it because I told you that I will be probably less accessible right now in these next 30 days than ever before. Now, you're launching into network marketing. Let's get into it. You're launching into network marketing. This is network marketing, not net think about it marketing, not net let me post about it marketing. This is network marketing. Keyword work. Okay, I understand that in most cases you could get in for $100, you can get in for $200, right? I understand you know it's not a huge investment, but you need to treat this like a business. Treat this like you just dropped $150,000. Treat this like you just dropped $250,000. And this thing needs to work or you will be living on the side of the road. It is that serious. Successful people create conditions in their mind. So if you treat it like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. If you treat your business casually, your business will soon become a casualty. And this is interchangeable no matter what business industry you're in. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So now, you're in this. You're in network marketing. The first thing that you need to do, the first thing that I did, remember, I'll never ask you to do something that I didn't do. Scroll back in my page. You'll see I did this in October. Had 1,300 people as I launched. I sent a message out to probably 1,000 people. I said, hey, listen, I'm launching one of the biggest projects that I've ever worked on in my entire life. And I want you to be a part of it. Tune into my live tonight at 6 o'clock, Saturday at 6 o'clock. I promise you, you won't want to miss this. Here's the thing. I made a list. I don't care if you're on this live and you heard someone say it before. I don't care if you're like, I make a list. The reason why you make a list is not necessarily because your next level of success is going to come from the people on that list, but the next level may come through the people on that list. Somebody's going to catch that. The purpose of you making a list is not that you are so concerned that the people that you put on the list will be the reason that you get to the next level, but they can lead you to someone else. The first people ever on my list are not the people that are still with me today. It was a series of CCing me and text messaging and say, hey, this is not for me, but my friend might like it. And, oh, this person just tagged me on their post online and I just went live with this person. You see what I'm saying? It's where you're digging deeper into that, but you have to start somewhere. So I started with 100 people, for instance, and I didn't care. My emotions were not tied up in those people telling me yes or no. I just wanted to go through the numbers. I knew that my success may not come from those people, but could definitely come through those people. Because if I, as one person, had 100 people bringing and introducing me to 100 people, now we're moving. Now we're moving. So make that list, because it is important, just as you would if you were launching a Jamba Juice. I don't know what part of the nation everybody's from, but a Jamba Juice, a McDonald's, a Domino's, a Chipotle. Launch this thing like it was going to take everything from you if you do not launch this thing properly. Stop worrying about stop tying so much emotion into what you feel like people are going to think about your new deal. Stop looking for validation from people that God did not give the same vision as he gave to you to them. Shucks. You're looking for somebody that does not have you're looking for blind people to proofread your vision. That's not what we're looking for here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need you to tell me if I should be doing TLC. I don't need you to tell me if I should be in real estate. I just want you to know that if you know anyone that is looking to make an additional $500 to $1,000 from home, if you know anyone that is looking to be around a group of entrepreneurs that are progressing and moving forward, supporting each other, and have plans to make more money this year, have plans to become financially free, have plans to retire their husband, have plans to retire their wife, put their kids through the dream college, and they're working on a plan right now. And if you want to be a part of that, tune in this weekend at 6:00. If you don't, it's perfectly fine, because we really aren't looking for everybody. But who do you know that will want to be a part of a movement like that? Your first 30 days is a launch. Success is not an event, it is a process. Success is not an event. It is not something that happens. It is a process over and over. When you feel good, when you don't feel good, every single day, bro. Every single day, sis. Rejection, all of that, negativity. You're dealing with all of that. What do you think this is? Maybe I have to be the one to tell you that it ain't all rainbows and sunshine. I love the beautiful affirmations. I love people saying you're gonna be the next millionaire in your family. But this is not that. This ain't the conversation yesterday. This ain't the feel good conversation. This is the get your ass to work conversation. That's what this conversation is about. No matter how much you put into the universe, how much you talk, how much you believe in Jesus, how good of a person you are, when you go to that bank, when you go to that mortgage lender and they say, well, how do you want to pay for this? You don't say, well, I want to pay for it because I'm a good person. I want to pay for it, with my good karma. Money isn't everything, but what can you do without it? Can you buy your new house? Can you buy your new car? Can you take that new vacation? Can you have more time to spend with your kids? Okay, so then it matters. So today, we're talking about actionables. My activity was a little insane. So I'm going to give you something more realistic for the average person, because if I told you my level of activity in my launching season, you would not believe me, and it would probably scare you so much that you wouldn't move forward. So I'm going to make it simple for you. This is a healthy way to launch your business. Number one, exposures. It was the same way 10 years ago when I started, and it's the same thing now. Exposure. You need to be always showing the business, period. Not one post, Not text your homegirl, your homeboy. They tell you it's not going to work. And now you say TLC doesn't work. Now Forex don't work. Now real estate don't work. Everywhere you go, you're going to take you with you. So it's not that the thing doesn't work. It is that you're not working the thing correctly, consistently, with courage, with energy. Every single day, expose. Every single day, expose. What does that look like? What is a proper exposure? A proper exposure is you DMing somebody, sampling somebody, putting somebody in front of some information, and letting them know that you have an opportunity. And I'm speaking specifically to TLC right now because I don't know everybody else's deal. You have an opportunity where they can partner with you in business and potentially be part of the next billion-dollar company inside of the direct sales industry. And we're not even 50% there yet. And if they act now, they can solidify their position of equity right now with you. Second, you have the opportunity to offer a product that was designed to help people live a higher quality of life. With a 30-day money-back guarantee, only two things could happen, bro. Only two things could happen, sis. Either you will get to experience a total life change, or you will get your money back. There's no risk. Either you will experience a total life change, or you will get your money back. A proper exposure is not saying, hey, do you want to work with me, or not following up. A proper exposure is not done until you've exposed that person at least 3 times, or unless they told you to stop reaching out to them. Don't be weird. So when I'm exposing people, let me give you an example, and you don't need this verbatim. When I'm reaching out to people in their DM, I'm first, before I go into, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So before I get to sliding, I need to look at their page, because guess what? In this season, I'm not interested in working with everybody. Some of y'all sliding in people's DM that got 3 pictures, and 2 of the 3 pictures are of their puppy dog. And you're talking about your opportunity don't work. Look at the people you're exposing. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. Be intentional, as if, do you want somebody that is not business minded, not ambitious, not positive? Do you want them really working for your $1 million enterprise? You're running around getting a bunch of no's from people that aren't even qualified to be in your business. You're running around getting discouraged by people that don't even have the courage to do what you're doing. Only courage they have is to tell you that it won't work. When I'm exposing people, I'm going to their page. When I'm going to their page, I'm looking for things to authentically compliment them on. Man, I love the way, you and your family are taking vacations. I love the way that you're interacting, on your page back with your view. I love the time you're spending on your pictures. Man, you're super in shape, bro. Like, what do you do? Get them to answer something. Get them to respond by something. Don't go into their DM and the first thing you say is, hey, you interested in making money? No, I'm not interested in making money. I don't know you. You look like a scammer. I'm good. Find something authentically, a way to authentically expose a person to your business, compliment a person. That's if I'm on social media. If I am exposing someone that is inside of my phone, I'm going through my phone. And guess what? In most cases, it's only two things. You either recognize the name or you don't. And for me, if I recognize the name, immediately I pay attention to what I feel when I look at that name. If I look at that person and I feel good, I'm reaching out to them. If I look at that person and there's any weirdness, I don't want you in my business right now. And I'm reaching out to the person that I want to talk to, that I want to connect. And I'm just simply saying, hey, listen, I'm working on a project, right? I'm working on a project. I'm looking for more people to help me get the word out about what I have going on. We have positions right now where the average person could be earning anywhere from $500 to really $5,000 per month. And some people a little bit more than that, depending on your effort. But the important part is I'm looking for a partnership. I'm looking for someone that is willing to help me carry this vision. Hey, what are you working on these days? Like, what do you have going on? Oh, man, nothing much. I'm just hanging. I'm just chilling. Perfect, man. What are you doing tonight at 6:00? Nothing much. Why? What's up? Well, listen, me and a few of my business partners are going to be going over, right, some information. We're going to be going over our next 90-day game plan. And we each committed to introducing, 2 to 3 people that we really, think would be a good fit for this, right? So it's really not for everybody this evening. And you came to mind. Remember, and I wasn't even going to put this into this training, but it's okay. Remember this. We categorize people into 3 categories. Number 1, people that look up to us. These are people that you have total posture over. Little brother, little sister, your friend that's always complaining. You reach out to them. Hey, listen, I know you keep telling me about how you're tired of working at that dead-end job. You keep asking me to borrow money. You keep talking about how you're going to do this and do that. Listen, tonight at 6:00, me and a few of my business partners are going to be talking tonight. And I'm not making you any promises. But if you are serious, get on this call. And if half of what you're going to hear makes sense, I'll see if I can get you a position to work with us going in to the next 30, 60, 90 days. Are you open? Yes, no, doesn't matter. Yes, you are. Perfect. 6:00. If you cannot make it, be sure to text me so that I can replace you. Total posture. Second person is the person that is your peer. This is your peer. This is the person that you reach out to. And this is a let's go do it. This is listen, we both have been talking about how we want to travel more. We both have been talking about how we want to be able to, have 6 figures saved, how we want to be able to, send our daughters to any college that they want to go to, send our sons where they want, retire our wife, whatever that is. I just got the opportunity, really. I don't even know all the facts, but I just got the opportunity to partner with this guy who has a plan to help 20 people make over $250,000 this year. He's tapped into a space called CBD. Are you familiar with CBD? Well, it's on track to being a $22 billion industry, and we have the opportunity right now to partner with this guy. Now, I don't know all the details, but hey, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out together. Me and you. Just like we talk and we dream together, let's go check out this opportunity to make money together. Let's go talk about this opportunity to actually fulfill and live out our wishes and dreams. Third person is the person that we look up to, or at least they think that we should look up to them. And that person, you're humble. You reach out to them. Hey, listen, I'm working on, one of the biggest projects of my life. And before I, really dive all the way in, I thought about some of the most successful people that I know. I thought about some of the most, educated people I know. And you came to mind. And really, I really value your opinion. And I wanted to know if you can give me 15 minutes of your time to help me evaluate this opportunity. Sure. What is it? Tonight at 6 o'clock, myself and the people that I'm partnered with will be going over this with a very small, intimate group. I can get you into this conference call, and I want you to just be quiet. I want you to listen. And then after, let me know what your thoughts are about this opportunity. That person you care about their thoughts. But here's the thing. This industry is psychological, is numerical, and is duplicatable. This industry is psychological, numerical, and duplicatable. A person that thinks that you look up to them, or the person that you look up to, you cannot go to them talking about how you have the opportunity for them to make money. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Moving on. Let's get to social media. Social media is not a leisure thing. It's not a luxury. It is a necessity. Major Fortune 500 companies are shifting their marketing dollars to social media. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You know why? Because that is where we spend our time as people. We're no longer watching television and commercials. Why do you think every time you look up, your favorite influencer is posting something about a product? Because people want to buy from people. We no longer buy products and services. We buy people and we buy emotions. So, no more treating social media like a diary. No more treating social media as a gossiping center. If you're in this to make money. Now, if you're just in it to have fun, then that's fine. But if you're in this to become a believable person so that people can be attracted to you and believe that you have what it takes to take them from where they are to where they want to be, you need to show and be serious. Posting 3 times a day, no matter what you are doing, posting 3 times a day minimum. And even myself, I have found it challenging in the past. I'm getting a little bit better at it now, but in the past, finding a way to post 3 times. I'll be honest with you. But I knew that my next level was attached to me doing more than what I've been accustomed to doing. Remember that definition of courage. So, posting 3 times a day. When you post, you're posting for 3 different reasons. To inspire, to educate, and to motivate. That is why people buy people, because they're inspired, they're motivated, or they're educated by that person. So if you're not touching on any of those pain points, a person typically isn't tuned into you. People tune into me because I always touch on inspiration, motivation, or education. The moment I stop doing that, people will stop tuning in. It's not personal, trust me. So, it's okay. Everything doesn't have to be about your deal. Everything doesn't have to be about TLC, buy the product, buy the product. People don't buy products or services, they buy people. Tell us about you, bro. Tell us about you, sis. What is it that you love so much about the Detox Tea? What is it that you love so much about the Nutriburst? What is it? So don't just post a nice pretty picture like this. What is it about this bottle that you keep posting that you love so much about it? Maybe you should do a video. Maybe you should go live. Maybe you should talk about how, it's helping you with your energy. Maybe you should show pictures of your kids taking this in the morning, of you taking it in the morning. I'm glad I got my daily dose of vitamins. It's absorbing 99% into my bloodstream. It's giving me energy to start my day. Educate, inspire, and motivate. What is it about the Detox Tea that you love so much? Stop saying, oh, it's a detox tea, it's a detox tea. Oh my God, we get it. We understand it's a detox tea. Why should I buy the detox tea from you. Why should I join your team? What is it about you that would make me want to partner with you to sow a seed into what you have going on? So as you're posting, you can post out to dinner with my family. Don't be sloppy in your communication. Don't sleep. Captions are important. I know I be posting long captions, but the people that's supposed to read it, read it. That's the thing. That is the thing. So when you're out with your family, that is fine. That's fine. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm able to spend more time with my family. Just 90 days ago, right? I was working a dead-end job. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But now because of my part-time business, now because of my side business, I'm able to make some additional part-time income. Yes or yes? It's okay if you post a picture hiking. Sorry, I just spit on y'all. It's okay if you post a picture hiking. But do not post a picture hiking without the call to action, without your NutriBurst close, without, I don't even have, my NRG is up there. I don't feel like getting up. Without your, matter of fact, I will. Because we lit today. I did not come to play with y'all today. There will be no excuses on why you are not director after this. Forget all this director challenge, this and that. Listen, the challenge is inside of your mind. Successful people create conditions in your mind. There's no reason why you need a training every day. There's no reason why you need to be in everybody's DM every day, right? There's no secret pill. The secret pill is pop you 2 NRGs, take you some NutriBurst, and go to work. Make sure the tongue in your mouth matches the tongue in your shoes. That's it. We can coach you to death. We can motivate you to death. We can train you every single day. I had one of my leaders like, man, I'm running out of stuff to train about. These people are not going director. Listen, director is a decision. I cannot make you director. Director, 1,000 on your left, 1,000 on your right. Each product, when it's first purchased, right, is $20 in retail, $10 in the binary. If you purchase it as an IBO, you get 40 points in the binary. 10 times 40 is 400. Do that one time over, 1.5 times over, 25 people organizationally buying a product from your downline. You're now director. There's nothing more into that, but I promise you, sis. I promise you, bro. We can train you to death. The reality of it is, you need to figure out why you're not taking action. You have the same comp plan, the same leadership, the same product as all of us. I was not grandfathered into TLC. I figured it out. There's trainings that take place every single Monday, and in some organizations every single day. There are opportunity calls inside of Total Life Changes that take place every single day. There are leadership Zooms. I don't remember the last day that I went without doing a leadership Zoom. I Zoom call, I train every single day. If you're not on it, it's your fault. Stop looking for excuses to why you're not doing what you need to do. Some of you guys will wait on the sideline, waiting for your upline to save you. The NutriBurst. The NRG. All natural, raw energy, 5-HTP in it. It's going to give you energy. I refer to it as my limitless pill. I popped 3 of them today. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm lit. I woke up lit. I hit my team like, get on this live. So let's get back to posting before I run out of time. So when you're exposing, I'm sorry. Let me go back real quick. When you're exposing, 5 to 10 people a day. 5 to 10 people a day every day for the next 30 days. When you're exposing 5 to 10 people a day every single day. Find somebody on Instagram every single day, 5 to 10 people, slide in their DM. If you want to make it simple, find a great message, copy and paste the message, and make that continuous and keep doing that. You do that 10 times a day. At the end of the week, you done did it 70 times. Out of 70 times, the law of averages will kick in. And guess what? You'll probably have 7 to 10 new people in your business. And you keep doing it over and over and over and over and over. No more talking about you don't know how to go binary. No more talking about you don't know how to go director. You know how to go director. You're looking for excuses. Just do it. Period. No more babysitting. Do it. Posting 3 times a day. Inspiration, motivation, education. Inspiration, motivation, education. Every time you post, inspiration, education, motivation. If it's not that, don't post it, bro. If it's not that, don't post it, sis. Period. People want to get to know you. They want to be a part of what you have going on. But they don't want to buy from your dog. They don't care about your dog. They don't care about your sushi dinner unless you are telling them the story behind the sushi dinner. I'm so happy and grateful now that I went from, eating, chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Now I can afford some sushi. Thanks so much to my part-time business. Now we making it make sense, right? This is an art. This is an art. Post at least 3 times a day. Stories count. Post on your stories. Post. And here's the thing. If you don't know what to post every single morning, why don't you just say, I'm on a 30-day challenge, and every single day I'm going to post me taking my products because it's holding me accountable. Every single day. You know why I share my, those of you guys that follow my follow my stories. Every single day I post my activity. For you, no. For me. For me, when I lay down at night, if I don't see in my stories that I did a training, that I served my team, that I exposed this business to someone else, that I launched somebody, I am heading back. Either you're growing or you're dying. So you know why I'm more active on social media? Do you know why I'm being more creative? Do you know why I'm posting that I'm doing Zoom calls with people? It's not for y'all. It's for me to be held accountable. Sometimes you got to just put it out there. Taking 3 products a day. In this 30 days, you need to be able to experience a transformation, right? Facts tell, but stories sell. So in this 30-day time frame, you need to look like what you're going through. If you're going through a total life change, well, sis, look like it. Some of y'all out here selling a dream, looking like a nightmare. I'm not saying you got to be the next Beyonce. I ain't saying you got to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever. I'm just simply saying, if you're going places, let's look like it. If you're attached to greatness, let's look like you're attached to greatness. If you're preparing to go to the next level, then do things like a person that is preparing to go to the next level. So take 3 products a day. NutriBurst, NRG, Detox Tea. Every single day, 30 days. I guarantee you'll have a 30-day transformation. Because as you're reaching out to people, telling them about how you're so excited that you're partnering with this company that's helping people to lose weight and feel great and make money from home, they're going to be checking on that. While you're on the phone talking to them, guess what they're doing? Let me go. They're listening to you. I heard that. They're going through your page. What is she talking about? What? Why is she gossiping? Why is she sharing this meme? What? She is not the person that can take me to the next level. And now they leaving you on scene because they don't believe you, sis. They don't believe you, bro. It's not that TLC doesn't work. It's that you don't work. If you never learned how to tie your shoes and you fall around and you keep tripping and tripping and tripping, is it that the shoes are a scam, or did you not learn how to tie your shoes? That is the equivalent of going to the gym, buying a membership, Working out one day, coming home and telling your friends the gym is a scam. I tried it one day, I don't have a six pack, and I want my money back. No, just starting a business will not be enough. So take your products every single day is important. Taking your products every single day is important. Showing people that you're taking your products every single day in your first 30 days is important. It's brand recognition. It's them identifying you and connecting you to your opportunity. Until people know, when they think of me, they think of credit and they think of TLC, period. People know what I do. Until you get to that point, you need to do overkill. You need to let people know every single day. You need to become the tea lady. You need to become the NutriBurst guy. You need to be that person that they know that if they need an opportunity to make money, oh, that's the plug. That's the person that you need to connect to if you want to get to a bag. That's the person you need to connect to. Oh, you getting ready for your Jamaica trip? Oh, you and your family planning a cruise? You trying to lose weight? Oh no, you ain't got to go to GNC. Now you ain't got to go to Amazon. Hit my boy Drake up. Hit my boy Drake up. He got a store. You just click the link in his bio. You can purchase products. And I heard these products are helping people lose 5, 10, 15 pounds in like 30 days. And guess what? They'll ship it right to you. You'll have the product in 3 to 5 days in most cases. Wow, really? Yeah, absolutely. You just go to his link, right? They'll ship it right to you. People need to know that you're in business. Why do we still see McDonald's commercials? All of us grew up on McDonald's. Why do they keep sharing McDonald's commercials with us? Because when you get hungry, they want to make sure that you know to go to McDonald's. We know Jamaica exists. Why do we still see Jamaica commercials? Because when it's time to travel, they want to make sure you go to Jamaica. I guarantee you in the next 30 days to 60 days, you will see more travel commercials and ads than ever before. Because people are gearing up to travel. It's a race for territory. It's not a matter if people are going to travel. They're not trying to convince you to travel. I'm not trying to convince you to get in shape. I'm not trying to convince you that you need to be healthy and you need to build your immune system because we just experienced some of the most craziest times right now inside of this nation. I'm not convincing you of any of that. I just want you to know when you make the decision that this is where you want to go. TLC, Jamaica, whatever, right? So taking your products every single day, be a product of the product, at least 3 products. In your first 30 days, you can take 1 or 2 in the next 90 days, whatever you want to do. But in that first 30 days, you need to turn into a product machine, period. You need to go ham, period. Watch the opportunity calls every single day. Watch the opportunity calls every single day. I have training videos on YouTube. No more excuses. I have content all over YouTube. Go watch the videos. Go watch the videos. Spaced repetition is the mother of all learning. Spaced repetition is the mother of all learning. So you listen to it over and over and over like you guys did with that. These is red bottles. These is bloody shoes. Da ba da da ba da ba da da da. Y'all don't even, some of the words she mumbled and y'all even got the mumble right. Oh, shucks. Poke myself in the eye. Subconsciously, your brain was picking up on it and you weren't even learning it. So I became a student. I started to study over and over and over and watch it. And look how he laughed and look how she laughed and look how he walked. Look at the jokes. And I started to learn it. I didn't watch. I knew the same stuff. I kept watching. I knew they were going to say the same jokes. I knew they were going to say the same stuff, but I wanted to be in that position of that person. So I had to study the way, not what they were saying, but how they were saying it. Some of you guys want to make six figures in your organization, in your company, but you don't even know. If I asked you to talk to me right now about the tea, you couldn't even give me a conversation about the tea. Oh, it helps you lose weight. What's in it? How does it work? How many sachets should you take? What's in the NutriBurst? Yes, do you need to know all of that 100% of the time? No. But you still need to know it. You still need to know what you're doing. Don't be a rookie. It's only so far talent will take you. At some point, to get to that real level where you're making $100,000 a month, 200, 300, 500, you're going to have to develop your skill. So watch opportunities. Watch how different people that you like inside of this organization, watch how they do the presentation. Check their energy. How do they come in on the call? Where are they at in the middle of the call? How do they close? What is their call to action? What products do they talk about? How do they talk about those products? How do they get into the comp plan? What stories do they share to support the income? So make it your goal in the next 30 days to know how to do a presentation. Stop waiting just on the 6 o'clock call to come around. Stop waiting just on me to do the opportunity call for you to build your business. Your business will be a casualty if you're depending on me to build your entire business. You need to take initiative like you would if you put $250,000 into this business. You're going to learn how that McDonald's runs. You're going to learn how that whatever works. So take the same initiative in this. I promise you, if you watch the opportunity calls for 30 days straight, do not miss a single day, you will be able to do an opportunity call just as good as anybody that's doing it right now. Believe that. Believe that. Watch every video inside of our training. The majority of you guys on this live right now is inside of my organization, if not all of y'all. When you get started, you were given a training. If you were not, go into the team room and Kwanda, go ahead and post the link inside of all the team chats. No excuses. All the team chats, post the training again. There's multiple videos inside of that link that teaches you how to get binary, how to go director, how to start your business right, how to invite to an opportunity call, how to build your business. What else do you need? Watch every video inside of there. It's a university. Watch it. Know what our top products are. I don't want to sound repetitive, but you need to know our top product. But most importantly, you need to know 3 stories. You need to know the company. You need to know your story. What is your story? Facts tell, stories sell. What is your story? What is your story? Why are you doing TLC? Second, you need to know the company story. TLC was established in 1996. Mr. Jack Fallon is our visionary and CEO. John Licari is his wingman, the COO. Rosa plays every role that she needs to play. We are based out of Ira, Michigan. We are a 20-year-old company. We have multiple headquarters around the world. We ship to most countries that are worth shipping to. Jack Fallon's first product that he put together was our NutriBurst, our liquid vitamin. Started selling it out the trunk of his car. Decided he wanted to get binary qualified. Found Rosa, found Licari. And they built arguably now one of the best companies, I believe, in the entire industry. And he has the vision to be the Uber of network marketing. And if I have anything to do with it, we will make that vision come to pass. Identify a type. Identify a type. Stop looking for everybody to be in your business. I touched on it a little bit earlier. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. Everybody does not need to be partnered with you. That used to be me. I used to want everybody. Good, bad, doesn't matter. Spiritual vampires, negative people don't matter. Just click the link in my bio. It drove me into depression. You don't want everybody. You don't want everybody. Be intentional in building this business. Look for a type. Oh, I love the fact that, she's a mom and she's married and she got the kids. And I love that. Oh, I love the fact that, he's in real estate. That's a type. I love the fact that, he's an attorney, but he's looking to transform his body. He just posted how he wants to go on a 90-day transformation. People tell you all they need to know. Just follow their page. Find your types. I wanted to find my types. I looked at Lorenzo. I said, that is a type. I looked at Lorenzo and said, that is a type. Just a few years ago, this man was living in his car. Didn't have $2 really to rub together. I looked at Lorenzo and said, that is a project. That is somebody. Because of his spirit, it just had he had a lot of humility. He had made some money, but he was still willing to allow me to coach him. Anytime I called and said, pull up, he pulled up. And I said, that is a person that I would love to be a part of his success. I see where I can increase his life. 4 years ago, didn't have $2 to rub together. 4 years later, did over $130,000 last month. Kimmy, same thing. That's a type. 9-to-5 worker, was spending 9 years working at Burlington Coat Factory. 9 years. She probably wasn't going nowhere. If you're going to be there 9 years, you're probably going to be there about another 9 years. But it took for somebody to make it, to create an interruption. I said, listen, are you happy with where you are? If nothing changes, then nothing changes. She got on the products. She lost weight, over 40 pounds. I said, how much are you making at Burlington? She said, just under $3,000 a month. I said, oh my God. I said, what if I could show you a way to make an extra $1,000 a week? She said, I don't really believe you, but okay. Fast forward. Kimmy makes more in 48 hours. Literally, she makes more in 48 hours than what would have taken her an entire month to earn working at Burlington Coat Factory. I want you to watch what I just did there. I edified 2 people. I told their story, and now I shop those stories. I make more money off of Lorenzo's story and Kimmy's story than I do off of anything else, off of their check match. So I want to wrap it up because I only got 1 minute left and I don't want to lose this live. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Check it out. 30-day game plan. I will personally help by doing the launch call. I'm going to do a launch call. Check the team room. I'll let you know when it's going to be. It's going to be the first launch call. Everybody can invite to this launch call. It's going to be full of energy. It will pack out. I believe we'll probably have around 2,000 people on this launch call, but you can treat it like it is your own. You reach out to those people just like I taught you. I'm working on one of the biggest projects. I'm working with a guy that's on track right now. He would make more money in 12 months than he's ever made in his entire career, and he's allowing me to introduce one person to come in and listen to this information. Are you free tonight at 6 o'clock? I'll let you guys know when the time will be. But remember, courage, consistency, energy, and environment. You practice those things, and I promise you, you will make more money than you've ever made in your entire life, inside of TLC and outside of TLC. Because when you practice the principles, it will allow you to be able to participate in the promise. So I love y'all. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get it.